Hey YouTube, I got another review video for you today. Sorry if it will be a little bit hard for you to hear me because I got a fan going and my PS3 going, so it's kind of loud. This may look like your just normal Game Advance SP with a little tag thing missing, but it's actually not. This is a K1 GBA SP, so it's a clone with a few new features that were not included in the original SP. So, as you can see, it doesn't have a logo here. The inside looks pretty much the same. The speaker, pretty much the same. And pretty much everything else looks similar. So, one of the first features is, it comes with its own flash cartridge. So you can actually, if you wanted to, you could store homebrew games on here and put them in there. And you can also run executable files for Game Boy Advance. So yes, if you had ROMs, it would run them. I don't condone piracy at all. Only if you're going to back up your games, back them up yourself. So, all right, just slide this in and turn it on. Okay, and one thing I want to show you real quick is this speaker in here, extremely loud, and of course, just like the normal SP, no headphone port. I heard you can use headphone accessories, but this does not support headphones. It also supports playing MP3s, which I don't have any of down here, so I'm just going to play the beginning of Mega Man just to show you something else. And yes, I own all these games, and yes, I back them up myself. You may not be able to tell how loud that is, but I'm going to turn on my DS Lite at full volume so you can get an idea. It completely blows away even the sound of the 3DS on full volume. I tested the normal GBA, I don't have a normal SP, but I tested one of the weird side GBA things, the original non-SPs. It's like 4 times as loud as that. It's about twice as loud as the normal SPs. So, yeah, this, if you want to, you can change the aspect ratio. I'm not sure why you'd want to, but let's see. I think it's, for the special key combinations, you press the backlight button, and then you do something like that, changes the aspect ratio, kind of not important. You push it a few times, you can change the screen brightness down to low, so that's the best for my camera. And these are all things that you can do in any game, basically, whether it's a cartridge or a backup of your game. So you can change the aspect ratio, you can change the brightness, and one other really cool feature I like is if you hold down, if you hold down the if you hold down the light button and press R, it goes into sleep mode. And so it actually pauses the game until you press something. So if you wanted to, you could close that, close this, and then go somewhere, and the backlight's not on, the game is paused, so it uses up significantly less battery power. That's probably my favorite feature. If you're in a backup of your game, you press the backlight button and L, and it'll take you back to the menu. One thing you should know is these games are run in the RAM. So whenever you save in game, it saves it to the RAM. So essentially, what you could do is let's start up a game. You could actually take the game out. You could take the ROM cartridge out while it's playing, and it will still play your ROM. And don't do that with these. It only works with ROMs. Because since it's saved in the RAM, it lets you get extreme speed out of your games. So, it's not reading it from an SD card each time. As you can see here, I can still open the menus and all that stuff. And the file is actually stored on here. So that's really neat, and it makes it so you can even, with the harder games like Doom and stuff, you can even run them at full speed. The only problem is, if you save the game right now, it will save it to the RAM. So if you turn off your console and turn it back on, you won't have your save file. What you actually have to do is you have to use a shortcut, I keep forgetting, brightness, start, and that will back it up. But it doesn't give you any kind of notification. So what you can also do is backlight L, take you to the menu, and it will tell you if there's an error message, like it just said SD card not responding, because you're not supposed to unplug this. But so those are the two ways you can save. It saves it that way. So you can either press this, or you can press this, and it would save the game. So, but yeah, don't take it. You're not really supposed to take it out. That's why it gave me that error message. So, alright, so sleep mode is one really cool thing. Another really cool thing is the auto sleep feature. I'll be showing you guys more features when I hook it up to my computer, which I'll show you. I'm going to have to explain. A really nice other feature is the ability to actually hook it up to a display. So I have my GameCube down here, which I showed you in the last video, which I did today. And I also have the Game Boy player disc, which is pretty cool, but then you have to have your GameCube, you have to have a controller, and all that to hook up to your TV. With this K1 SP, all you need is a TV out cable, which comes included with the console. So it uses the power cable, so you can't actually charge while it's doing this, but it's still really nice. So plug this in here, screen turns off. Then let's go over to my monitor. And voila, the screen's up there. So, I'll move over there for the rest of the video, and I'll show you guys some more stuff. Alright, here we are in the menu, and you can use the arrow keys, of course, to scroll through the different things. If you go left and right, you can go to different, the beginning and the end of the thing. It has an image file browser on here. It's kind of pointless. This is just my, This is just my background for when I had my theme on. You got language. Yeah, we got a few languages. Display, this will actually let you change the resolution. 3x2 and 4x3. I believe 4x3 is what we actually wanted. And see, it says it's on TV right now. If I turned it back to LCD, you guys wouldn't be able to see it. You can switch between NTSC and PAL. We're not going to do that. Let's go back. And keypad. You can change the key things. I'm not sure exactly what that does. File filter, if you want to only see certain file types, like I only have game and I turned off saves because I don't want to see all my save files because that's kind of pointless. You can turn off the GBA boot screen and normal boot screen that comes up, but I just leave them both on. If you turn off the GBA splash screen, it sometimes causes problems in games. Auto sleep countdown, that means that after 10 minutes, I turn this on, it's default off. After 10 minutes of not playing, it will automatically go into sleep mode, which is really, really nice. Here are the key combinations I was telling you about. And now let's go back to games. Okay. Use L and R to switch between tabs. I don't know if I already said that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, and let's go show you how a game shows up. I can show you any of these games. I'll show you this. This is a independent game, but basically when you click on something, it just launches. And there you go. I don't want to get in trouble for showing too many actual in-game things, so I'm just going to be showing you this. But yeah, the key input is actually pretty good. I mean, you have to push down a little bit more than you normally would, I guess. It sounds kind of confusing, but basically, the D-pad might feel like it takes a little while to get used to, but it's pretty nice. It's not like you never have to like push anything like really twice, so. Okay. Not exactly sure what this game's about, but yeah. Okay, so, yes, it also supports cartridge games, as I said before, so if I turn this off right now, it wouldn't have saved since I didn't do the special combos, which are kind of annoying. And then you saw me have Final Fantasy VI on the table over there, so I'm putting that in the slot now, and if I turn it back on, it should start up with the game. And so as long as I have the cable plugged in, it will automatically use cable instead of showing it on the screen. You can only have it on one or the other, which is kind of annoying, but I guess it saves battery power. And here we go. This is the actual game. We can still change the aspect ratio. And we can even change, let's see. We can make it go into sleep mode if we wanted to. Let's go to the menu so you can actually see. Okay, sleep mode. Actually, disconnects the thing. Sorry. It stops transmitting and come out of sleep mode by pressing any of the buttons. And as you see here, it says I have no save file on here because I just did all my stuff on the SD card. So, alright. So as you can see, it works just fine. I'm not going to be, like I said, I'm not going to be showing any gameplay, but this is just the intro to Final Fantasy VI. I've tested it with a few games. I haven't found any real emulation problems. On Mega Man, there are some sound problems where if you fire your Mega Buster and don't hit anything, it makes a different sound effect, but that's a minor thing. And also, apparently, the hardware emulation it uses, or not really emulation, but the processing it uses to run the games is extremely similar to that of the DS GBA processing. If you don't understand what that means, is basically if you played one of those few games that have problems running on the DS, such as not Final Fantasy, Mega Man Battle on Earth 4, where there's like one mission where you can't play on the DS. This may have trouble playing that, but those are extremely rare. Not many games have that. So okay, yeah, that's about all I really wanted to show you. I mean, it's really awesome. It's about $60, but if you don't have an SP already, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can use TV out. You can do you can do TV out. You can have sleep mode, and you have the ability to put multiple games on one cartridge, if it's legal where you live. And one other thing you should know, though, is it only has hardware to run GBA games. So if you put a Game Boy Color cartridge or an original Game Boy in there, it won't read it. Although you can use ROMs for those consoles. Let me show you. Okay, so here you just click on the game you want to play, and list, and there's a .gb file. You should go ahead and load it. It will still show the Game Boy logo, not the Game Boy Advance one, and it will have it Super Game Boy style. I think you can change the colors or background, but I'm not entirely sure. Oops, sorry, I took it off TV. Let's try. Okay, so that doesn't work. I was trying to change the background thing. Okay, but the gameplay is just fine. So you run, jump, 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 jump. So. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the preview when it was hit the screen. So I wasn't jumping when I thought I was. So let's try this again. Do 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 do. So yeah, it has the colors of the Super Game Boy, as I said before. And if you want to get out of this and go back to the list of games, you just press the same button you would last time. You press the brightness button and L. It takes you back here. You have game guide, cheats. If you have to download an actual replay file, I believe. Or no, it's not an actual replay file. There's a cheat file available on the website you can download. Okay. Return to file list. And if you're actually looking through your GBA games and you have the pictures thing installed, you can scroll through it and actually show you the title screen of the game and a screenshot of the game, which is pretty awesome. And like I said, yes, cheats are actually supported, so... And it plays MP3s, and what else does it play? Does it say here? Okay, yeah, it plays GBA games, NES games, PC, Engine, not sure what that is, Sega 8-bit, Game Boy Color, MP3s, JPEGs you can view, and you can also open text documents. And if you name a text document a certain way, you can have it as a guide for the game, so in-game you can switch between the game and the guide. So I haven't really found that really helpful, because text files aren't formatted very well usually. So anyway, that is it. So thanks for watching. I'll have a link up to my other video, which will show a split screen of this. This is TV out versus the Game Boy player, and you can take a look at that if you want. Alright,